Class 7. Today we are going to start the revision of finite and non-finite verbs. We are going to start finite and non-finite verbs. Okay. What are finite verbs? Suppose I write down, he goes to school. They go to school. These are all, both these are in present tense. Okay. And now if I'm going to change them into past tense, for example, with singular, she went to school. In these three sentences, what you have observed? What you have observed? Goes. What is the basic form of this all of three? Go. But here it is singular, we are using goes. Here it is plural, we are using go. Singular. Okay. And here it is in past tense. Okay. Then it is again changing. So three things we have observed. What? That it is changing. That form of verb is changing with number. Number, that is when subject and when the subject is singular or plural, it is changing. Then it is changing with the person, and as well as here tense is changing, tense of subject. Person of subject and tense. Right? So what we have observed, that the form of verb is changing in all the three. That what is happening, that form of verb is changing in all the three. How it is changing? With the number, person of the subject, as well as tense. Tense of the sentence. When it is changing, then what we are changing? We are also changing the form of the verb. It means verb is changing. Right? So what are these? These are examples of finite verbs. What are these? These are examples of finite verbs. Next, coming up to non-finite verbs. So it is clear what are finite verbs? Next are non-finite verbs. Now, see, you will see the two examples or three examples that I'm going to write on the board. Just see. They wanted to enjoy the movie. They wanted, change it into past. Change, this is in past. Change it into present. Present, change into present. They want. Same. It means this want and wanted is changing. So these are which verbs? Finite verbs which are changing, they are finite verbs. But here to enjoy. Enjoy is also verb with to. They are not changing, although we have changed the tense. If I change this number of the subject also, she wants to enjoy the movie. Then again, to enjoy is not changing, right? Then what is this? This is an example of non-finite verb. What is this? This is an example of non-finite. There are three types. Which three types? Infinitive. Infinitive is this, to plus base form. What is infinitive? 2 plus base form is called as infinitive. Okay, what is infinitive? It is 2 plus base form. Sometimes what is there in exam, it is asked fill the infinitive. So what you will do, what is the base form? You will add on 2. Okay, I like to watch the movie. I like to play. Here to play is infinitive. Okay, what it is? It is infinitive. Okay, so infinitive, what are the different words of infinitive which are mainly used? For example, you can say you will see here it is help, dare, make. Okay, help, dare, make, need, observe, hear. Okay, here. Okay, see, watch, feel, and behold. These are the different words which are mainly used as infinitives. What are these examples? How I remember all these words? Let me tell you. How dare make. I have made a sentence. How dare you to make me your friend? You need to observe, hear, see, watch, then feel, and then behold. I have learned in this manner that these are the various words to be used as infinitives. How dare you to help me? How dare you to help me to make your friend? You need to observe, hear, see, watch, feel, and behold. Okay, so in this manner, I have learned all the sequence. Right? So with these, we will revise at the end these examples. So these are the various kind of infinitives. Next, we are going to do participle. The second type of non-finite verb is participle. Okay, so next type of non-finite verb is participle. Okay, what is participle? Simple. It is verb plus ing. Okay. Okay, plus base form of verb. Mainly participle is verb plus ing. Okay. And mainly it is acting as an adjective. It is acting as an adjective. But present participle, this is present past participle. How it will be made? By adding ed, en or only n at the end of the base form of verb. By adding what we will add? Ed, okay, en or n with the base form of the verb. For example, this is a broken chair. Broken here it is. It is, yes, past participle, but how it is formulated? By adding en to that of the base form. Right? How it is made? By adding en to that of the base form of the verb. Right? So these are the examples. Mainly they are acting as an adjective. Okay, see, this is broken. Talking, barking dogs seldom bite. Now here barking which ing, and it is quality which dogs who are barking. They seldom bite. Right? Understood now? Here talking, I have a talking parrot. Which parrot I have? Talking. This is the quality, but it has with it ing. Okay, right? Next is, third part is, next is gerunds. Yes, gerund is also third main part of non-finite is gerund. It is again verb plus ing. but they are acting as nouns. It is acting as nouns. How it is acting? It is acting as noun. For example, overeating is not good for health. See, which is the ing form? This. And it is a noun? Yes. Okay. Clear now? Okay. Reading books. Or reading is a good habit. Reading is a good exercise. So here what is reading? It is of course a noun. Okay. Clear now? I am tired of waiting. Waiting is again, it can be placed at the starting, it can be placed at the end. Yes, I am tired of waiting. Here waiting is noun. Clear? So what it is, how it gerunds are? Gerunds, they are acting mainly as nouns. So what is the identification of gerunds? Verb plus ing, but they are acting as nouns. But they are acting as nouns. How they are acting as? They are acting as nouns. Okay. So now let us revise. What are finite verbs? First of all, they change their form with the number, person of the subject, as well as with the tense of the sentence. You have gone earlier also. Not feeling well? Go. Okay. What are finite verbs? Verbs which change with the number, person, and tense of the subject. Speak louder. What is finite verb? Thoda sa kar do. Thoda sa. Yes. Speak out louder. What is finite verb? And tense of the subject. Speak again. What is finite verb? It changes with the number, person, and tense of the sentence. Okay. For example, the simplest example I have given you is I go to school, he goes to school, they go to school, she went to school. In all these cases, we are changing the number of the person, we are changing the subject of the person, and ultimately we are also changing the tense. And ultimately in all these examples, what is changing? Verb is changing. So this is the example of what? This is example of finite verb. This is the example of finite verb. Okay. Now next afterwards we are having non-finite verbs. For example, I like to play cricket. I wanted to go to movie. I like playing cards. Okay. So change them into past. I like playing cards. I liked to go to movie. So in these cases, what is there? That ing form and to form is not changing. These verbs are not changing. So what is this? This is an example of. Yes. So speak out what are non-finite verbs. They do not change with the number, person, as well as tense of the subject. Speak louder. What are non-finite verbs? Very good. With the tense of the subject. Speak, you also speak. What is non-finite? Speak louder all together. It is not changing a person as well as tense of the subject, right? So how many type of non-finites? 3. First is infinitive. What is infinitive? To plus base form. What is infinitive? What is infinitive? To plus base form of verb is called as infinitive. What is infinitive? To plus base form of verb is called as infinitive. Okay, what is participle? Verb plus, but they act as mainly as adjective. And Past participle, how it is formed? By adding en, ed or n at the end of the verb. And next we are having gerunds. What is gerund? Again verb plus ing, but they act as noun. Example, singing is my hobby. Next, okay, right. I like reading novels. Very good. Now clear finite and non-finite. Jashan, clear? Last boy, what's your name? Anmol, clear? Next. Sure, on this side, online students, is it clear to you all? Is it clear to you all? Okay, right, good. Yes. And the students, I want to highlight here that submit your internal assessment activities. If you have not submitted, you can, you will not get marks, okay? Bhavya, you want to say something? Yes, Bhavya.
Ma'am, please tell participants again.
Participle, it is beta verb plus ing, but they mainly act as adjectives. For example, I have a broken chair. Okay, this is participle. Break के साथ हमने en लगा दिया तो it has changed to broken. Okay.
Okay.
Talking parrots, barking dogs, adjectives, all they are acting. These are called as participles. Right? Clear now? So let us have the exercise also in order to revise. So let me ask you. First is page number. Okay, let me ask. You will speak. You will not speak from any book. Yes, we don't want dash him, dash our secret. Yes. So sometimes, yes, this I have forget to tell you that there are bare infinitives also. What are there? There are bare infinitives. Not, for example, dare. Okay. Want. They are. Oh, yes, right. These are called as bare infinitives. What? Okay. So with no, we don't use infinitive. We use only no. Next is would fill infinitive. Would you like dash with us? To go. Next, the teacher made the student dash her how dash out the sum. To show her how dash. How to work. How to work out the sum. Next, the small girl tried dash the problem. To solve. It is to solve. Next, we let him dash early. We let him. With go, we use bare infinitive. To नहीं हमने use करना उसके साथ. We let him go. We let him go. Go early as he wanted dash his parents to meet. Right. Please let her dash and dash on the stage. Please let her dance and sing. Bare infinitives will be used with these. Next, allow me dash my speech to complete my speech. You dare not dash rudely if you want dash the club. You dare not speak. Bare infinitive. Speak if you want dash the club. If you want to join the club. Okay. They made him dash in the sun as a punishment. Bare infinitive stands. Right now. I would like dash in the competition. To participate in the competition. Next is, again we have to fill infinitive. I managed dash time. To come. Right. My mother offered dash me. My mother offered to help me. Next. Have you forgotten dash you to play? Next. Asha asked Priya dash the sale. To add the sale. Would you like dash? To dance, to speak English, right? She taught me dash. How to swim. How to solve the sum is also right. Good. Next, my mother come home early to cook dinner, to have dinner. Next, I am grateful for the opportunity to speak here today. Very good. Next is we have to use infinitives. Okay. For example, first is we rang the railway inquiry to ask for some information. To ask for some information. Next, the students went to a restaurant to have dinner there. Next, Sheila has gone to Australia to attend a conference there. Next, they use no spices. Very good, to cook their food. So the university appointed teach English there. Very good. I went to the exhibition Very good, Pawan. Next, the people crowded round the fire to warm their hands. Umesh drove very fast to reach. Okay, now let us do participles. Underline participles. I saw carrying. I heard the dog barking. Next, Hema gave a candy to the crying. Many cultures worship the rising. Rising. Adjective, verb plus ing. Next, don't get off from a dash running. I found her weeping. Next, Lela was tired. Tired. The broken vase was very expensive. Broken. 84. Next, we have to join. First is, I sat in the bus. I saw Robin enter the hotel. Sitting in the bus, I saw Rohan enter the hotel. The traveler was exhausted. She sat under a tree. Getting exhausted. ऐसे भी हम join करते हैं. Getting exhausted, the traveler sat under a tree. The beggar was wearing torn clothes. He looked miserable. The beggar was wearing torn clothes. So wearing the torn clothes. Okay, here torn is participle. Torn is participle here. Wearing the torn clothes, the beggar looked miserable. Sheila wore a new dress. She went to the party. Sheila, wearing a new dress, went to the party. Next, the chair was painted recently. The boy sat on it. The boy sat on the recently painted chair. Painted chair, adjective हो गया ना अभी? Now next, I heard a loud scream. It came from the house. I heard a loud scream coming from a house. Tanu walked along the road. She saw her aunt riding a horse. Walking along the road, Tanu saw her aunt riding a horse. Next, Reshma was disappointed with the food at Ethiopia. and she stopped going there. Getting disappointed or simply disappointed with the food at Ethiopia, she stopped going there. Now last one, let us practice gerunds. Underline, we have to underline, or gambling is a bad. क्या है ये? Gerund. Gerund. We saw him stealing your money. What it is? Gerund. Playing cards is playing cards, huh? Gerund, right? They decided to go. To go is infinitive. Decided to finite verb hai. Next, Kenneth loves to play. To play is infinitive. Gerund is ing and noun. Next, smoking is prohibited. To see is to believe. To believe is also infinitive. Next, have you heard the story of the dancing? Participle, dancing wolf. Adjective it is. Next, where did Hanuman ask the demon to do? Infinitive. The new law forbids cutting of trees. So that's all for this exercise and the topic. I hope that it is clear to you now. Okay, so in the next class, we will revise the next topic. Okay. Yes, you can go now.